Here we have a 2013 on a 13 registration Neoplan P11 Starliner 2 53 seat executive coach. Now, you've got to say this is the most imposing vehicle well, I've got to say you could buy. You know, you can't not admire how fit these look. They are the sexiest coach you will ever come across. And you pull up in one of these, people go, wow. Now, this one, we're advertising on behalf of a company called Sounds Travel up in Rochdale, Lancashire. As you can see from the decals, predominantly, and the name, they provide transport for brass bands. Looking at the vehicle itself, down the offside, very, very well presented. I can't really see a mark on it. Alloy wheels fitted, obviously. You've got a power operated centre continental door. Under the bonnet we've got Euro 5 MAN engine. That's driven through a 12-speed, MAN's 12-speed Tipmatic automated gearbox, which is essentially a rebadged ZF Tronic, to be fair. Reverse cameras also fitted. Back down the near side again, we're all good. Ski locker over the drive axle, goes right through, and then you've got phenomenal luggage space, not because of the length, because, you know, this is 13 metres, which for me, on a triaxle, most manoeuvrable size of vehicle you will buy. You will get this in places you won't get a rigid 12, you know, or a two-axle 12. As I said, massive luggage space because of the height. You know, this thing is 3.97, it's nearly a decker height. So you've got massive luggage behind these parallel opening lockers. Now, as we jump on board, that's the worst bit. I've just spotted that as I've got on. Bit of a dink in the door. But once we jump on board and eventually get up to the saloon level, we have 53 keel reclining seats. Now, I remember these because I sold this vehicle to Sounds. It was new to Arvonia in North Wales, so prior to coming here, all it had done was own brochure tours and day excursions. So it's had quite a good pedigree. The only thing you're going to have problems with, due to age, is stuff like that on the leather, and there ain't a lot you can do about that. As I said, we've got these 53 keel recliners fitted with lap belts, half leather trim. See, other than, you know, the odd bits of leather, the seats are in good order. There's trace to the seat backs. You've got the odd magazine net missing, but that's just age, to be honest. Aircraft style lockers. So, you know, very, very similar to what you get on planes these days. We've got wood effect flooring. Probably see better on that side because it's not got the sun on. Carpet to the aisle. We're fully air conditioned, obviously. Centre sunken toilet with this hot drinks facility sat on top. We're also wired for DVD with 2 monitors, a power unit in the centre there and a fixed one at the front. Now, MAN Euro 5s. Okay. There's a lot of bad press about them. Predominantly Neoplan tow liners and Van Hool products. This particular driveline on Starliner is a completely different animal to the tow liner. It's a completely different EGR system, and therefore these don't tend to have the problems in that department that the others have. So, you know, don't let that worry you too much. The biggest expense on one of these is that thing you're looking through. This humongous piece of glass. And unfortunately, This one's cracked. So it will either have to be replaced or discounted when we come to sell it. There is a very small CCTV system at the front, but it's wired for CCTV. So what that means is, whilst there's only, I think, 3 cameras on this, you can expand on that. You can fit internal cameras, you can fit more external cameras. You know, the foundation's there, it's just building up on that. Down in the cockpit, listen, it's Friday afternoon. I'm ready for the weekend. Down in the cockpit, very, very well laid out. This is a driver's coach, right? Everything is exactly where you want it to be control-wise. You've got multifunction steering wheel. It's a great driving position. But do you know what? When you're driving one of these, it's like driving a car. They are smooth. They're quiet. They just glide. You don't drive these, you glide them. They are one of the best vehicles I have ever driven. The driver and courier seat were retrimmed when Steve here purchased it. You got a fridge in the dashboard. You got a small LED destination display, kind of similar to what Paris had in their Starliners. You know, if you want if you want sexy on a budget, you're on it here, because your customers, when you pull up in this, are just gonna, their eyes are gonna pop out their heads. I'm telling you. So I think we're about done. So to recap, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have Sex on Wheels, a 2013 on a 13 registration, Neoplan P11 Starliner 2 53 seat executive coach.